Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll be continuing on today. Got some people to talk to.
Sounds like we're going to that village.
Yeah, I hope someone there can help us.
Right, support
The
team.
sport team's here.
Uh-huh. You know, we don't have felines where I come from. I couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw one. So many things are new to me. And so many different kinds of people. I was so scared when I first reached the surface and there was nothing but sand. But after I met Alma, I wasn't so scared anymore.
Right.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay, I guess. So, does that weapon ever get too heavy?
Not really. I'm used to it.
I'm surprised you don't fall over backwards.
It's why we are ripped.
Let's
Right.
talk again soon, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk her.
Got a minute?
Sure. What can I do for you?
Somehow I managed to be the last person to hear this. But is it true you studied under Fabius at the academy?
What? Oh, we've been traveling together all this time, and you're asking me now? But yeah, I did. Though our fields were different, his being biology. Either way, by the time I finished, he'd roped me into joining his research team. Actually, that's when we found Nata, when we were out doing research.
Your field is cultural anthropology, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I started reading up on all kinds of cultures and eras, then that got me into studying lots of languages, which motivated me to further my education, and now here we are.
I'm glad you're on the team.
Well, thank you.
Right, let's talk to the guy and let's head on our way. Where is it? Here.
Ready to go?
Yep, let's roll.
Great. My village awaits. Okay then, away we go.
Whoa, these are harder to handle than they look. How many
Actually, I'm
secrets
just
do
thinking I
people
should have
have?
probably got something to eat before we left.
Lots of
But oh well.
adults and hatchlings too. But training them is a lot of work. And only those who put in the practice can join the Vanguard.
So then, Sato...
Yes, he leads the Vanguard.
And we're gate crashing while he's away. What's not to like about this plan? So, how did you know where to find us before?
I was on my way to your camp to give you the sacred when they picked up your scent.
Oh, we're taking Gemma as
I
well
didn't
on
even
this
have
one.
to find you. They did.
You really are clever.
Oh, here we go. It's not really that far, is it? Practically neighbours.
Greetings, brother. May we enter?
Greetings! I'll tell the elder you're here.
This way, friends.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, wow. What's that sound? It's so pretty.
That's the gem chimes. They keep the monsters out of the village.
It's almost like music.
Come on.
Ah, so that's how they've already been eaten by bears earlier.
What's all the fuss about?
Who's that? What's that on her back? It's huge!
I guess they really haven't seen a weapon before.
Ah, I'll tell my family to start getting everything ready for you. Do you mind waiting a little while?
Not at all. Actually, this might be a good chance to talk to the villagers. I want to ask them about Nata.
I'll have a look around.
Me too, me too!
Okay. We'll meet up later.
Shall we?
Right, let's roll.
Come on, Alma. Let's go.
Talk to the elder and the woman
Alright,
tending
but
the fire.
remember what I said about being respectful.
I know.
Whoa! Check out this stonework. Hi there. What's that you're making?
I'm using this stone to craft gem chimes. These are what keep the village safe.
I can tell you're quite the artisan. Thanks for showing me.
You're an unfamiliar face, where are you from? Yeah, that's all we're getting.
The storm will be here soon.
Come, come. Don't be shy. The children have told me much about you. Sit, for we have matters to discuss.
Hello. Can we speak to the elder of this village?
I am she. Come in. Be welcome. I've heard how you saved Nona and Isai. Thank you.
We're just glad they're safe. Thank you for inviting us into your village.
I wish we could be better hosts, but the sand tide approaches. And we are busy readying for the storm. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning. Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter.
Before that, we'd like to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a people known as the Keepers? We're trying to locate this boy's home.
Keepers? No, I can't say the name is familiar. But child, you're so young. How did you... Oh, forgive me. I should not ask such painful questions.
It's all right. Thank you so much for your time.
Right, so we've got a big sandstorm heading in. We probably don't want to be here when that happens.
Look. What's that stranger carrying?
Looks dangerous.
Why would you want to look on something like that?
Now we've got this person to talk to.
Hey there. What's this?
You've never seen someone use wilk drops before?
Yo, Hunter, what'd you find? Hang on, what is this? How does it work? Can you show me?
It's called wilk. You just toss it into the fire.
Huh? Did you see that? It flared up like some kind of fuel. Definitely something strange about it, though. You ready to head over to Isai's place?
Right. Isai's place, over this way.
We're ready for you. Come on inside. Please, come in.
Let's see what's going on in here then. Get in and out before that fella comes back to the village. Or we get stuck by a storm.
Wow. Look at this.
Welcome. Greetings. Thank you so much for inviting us. We're travelers from the west, and my friends and I here.
Welcome to our cave.
Of course. You help my grandchildren. Tell me how I can help, and I shall.
Welcome to our home.
Thanks.
please. Have a seat.
Thank you so much again for your warm hospitality.
It's the very least we can do. We hope you enjoy the meal we prepared.
First food cutscene.
It looks so tasty. Yes, thank you.
As we gather here together, may we so share in the wind's bounty. Please, help yourselves.
Yes, yes. You heard him.
It's so fragrant. Do you use a special kind of flower?
I don't know about special, but it pairs well with the beans.
I'll admit I am kind of getting peckish now.
Here you go.
Ooh,
Thank
we're
you.
putting cheese on it now.
Nothing like home cooking. Thank you for the delicious meal. We're very
It's quite funny how the actual meal
when you were so
bonus
busy
comes
too.
up on the right as well.
Nonsense. We're delighted to have you.
It didn't feel right parting the way we did.
Right, probably should tell them about the
He
bear.
sighted a monster with long, thick fur near the village.
That sounds like a doshaguma. They never used to venture out of the forest.
There's a forest?
Yes, up the river and beyond the grasslands. We've been encountering doshaguma a lot recently. They attack our livestock, so we keep them penned up here. Fortunately, the gem chimes protect us.
A bunch of ornaments make you feel safe?
Yes, you see, this region is home to a creature that even the doshaguma fear. And it just so happens that the gem chime stones sound a lot like that monster.
And that's enough of a deterrent. Interesting.
Right, and they'll probably be on about... I'm guessing if it's from a bait, it'll be the raid down. That's kind of like the big monster in the area, so it might be that is on about.
What's this about an approaching sandstorm?
It'll be here before long, and we have to make sure the village is prepared.
I'm told that there's intense lightning as well as wind. It must be an ordeal.
Yes, but one that the village needs in order to survive.
What do you mean?
After the sandstorm comes the new spring, when life is restored to all the earth.
You can't mean the wasteland out there.
I do, and our patience is rewarded with a season of bounty.
Right, and this person's
I
home.
heard that Nata has been searching for his people.
They're called the Keepers. Have you heard of them?
Oh, I wish I could say I have.
You must miss your people. I do. With all my heart. I don't know if I have a home left to return to.
I suppose we'll take our leave now. Thank you for the wonderful food and company.
There's no rush for you to leave.
That's very kind, but we know how much preparing you have to do for the sandstorm.
Thanks for the grub. Best I've had in ages.
I feel more ready to hunt than ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's start heading back to base camp.
Right. We'll head back. And then we'll probably go hunting a bear. a doshaguma.
So, what's next?
Let's head to the forest.
Right,
going to
and
the forest.
maybe we should look into the Doshagama while we're at it.
You see, I would look at that and I would say
But for today,
doshaguma.
let's rest. We can start our investigation fresh tomorrow.
Nata can ride with me. How about we meet up on the path to the forest and go from there?
Perfect. See you all tomorrow then.
Yeah, I would look at that and think that that says Doshaguma, not Doshagama.
We should prepare properly before heading to a new area. Gemma and Nata said they'll catch up.
Going into the forest to investigate the Doshagama, try taking on some field service or optional quests. Collect materials and upgrade your equipment. Then you'll be ready for anything. You can gather materials for upgrades through field service and optional equipment and optional quests, but more effectively, efficiently even, by joining with friends or using SOS flares. When the effects of a meal you've had wear off, be sure to eat another using your portable barbecue thing. Grilled meals require rations which are distributed regularly at the ingredient centre. Right. We do have some parts from that Q mattress thing.
Yep.
The big chicken. So let's see if we can forge something from that. Okay. It will give us fire resistance and flinch free. And scaling prowess, if we get 3 pieces, makes it easier to mount monsters and wound them once mounted. Flinch free prevents knockbacks and other reactions to small damage. Prevents knockbacks, and tripping is reduced to knockback instead. Prevents knockbacks and tripping. Yeah. Let's have a look. Do we want that skirt? Or do we want this skirt, which looks a bit flashier and has a sword with it? Let's go with that one.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay. And then we can have either these leggings or these. These look heavier duty. We'll go with those.
Look good. Alrighty. Perfection.
There we go. Not bad, right.
Now that's a good choice.
Preparation done. Head toward the forest. Ah. That's it there. To the Riverside Trail. Okay.
Wow, what a view! The terrain here looks like a natural trap.
Right. Let's do some mining while we're on the way. We've not mined anything yet. And yeah, things like earth crystals and that we can probably create new armor with this. Right. We'll stop as well if we come across any any bone piles and things.
I'll put the materials
That was not as far as I expected.
Let's wait here.
Sorry, we got held up.
That's okay. We're all here now.
I bet the forest is so big it's got trees coming out of trees.
Like tree ninjas? Oh, tree gangers!
Did either of you get any sleep at all?
I'll admit I'm very much looking forward to this because I've only seen the one biome so far.
Come on, let's go.
Because it only gave the one in the beta, so I'm very much looking forward to what the forest has in store. Get some greenery in the game, for
I heard the same.
Bit of a change of scenery.
These guys seem like they're always one step ahead. So, what do you think the forest is gonna be like?
A forest. Wet
The river
and
coming from
teeming
the
with
forest
life.
feeds into the desert, so there must be plenty of water.
If so, it's thriving with fish, insects, fungi. We might even encounter some leviathans.
I really hope we don't see any of those.
I seem to be on rails for this
Once
bit
we're
as well,
there,
so I can't grab
I
all the
hope I
stuff
can
on the
help you more with
sides.
the expedition.
We're kind of locked in at the moment.
Hey, there it is!
Wow, I think there are trees coming out of the trees.
Come on.
Ooh.
Incredible.
I mean, I've got to say, the Great Forest in the last one was pretty impressive. But they've definitely stepped up the game with this one. And it's not just like a case of the graphics are better.
Look at the size!
But they've definitely got better at making these things.
The water's red.
Why, though?
It'll be a fun mystery to unravel.
Because somewhere upstream, some monster that's very big is very
Over
dead.
here.
Probably. Either that or it's Cherryade. Or Tizer.
So the forest is full of symbiotic systems, involving the roots, leaves, flowers, and fruit. And it's the insect's job to pollinate. They have this fascinating process where they coat their bodies in the pollen, which is called...
You mind?
I knew you'd show up.
Glad we didn't disappoint. We'll give you a hand.
Thanks.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
Please, call me Olivia. The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
Wait, are you guys an ace team?
Let me introduce you. Eric, our biologist. Have you two met before?
Matt? Oh, no, but I've definitely heard of him. He was famous back at the academy.
This forest is amazing. I'm never leaving.
Anyway, over there's Werner, our engineer. Perhaps you've heard of him too? He's one of the big brains behind the Wyvern's fire technology.
Wait, what? We are so gonna talk later, pal.
So how'd your visit to that village go?
We were able to start a dialogue. No luck with the keepers, but I'm more concerned about something else now. Monsters called the Doshagama have left their forest habitat and started venturing near the village. The village's only protection are these things called gem chimes, which they seem to think is enough, but...
What if we set up a pop-up camp and conducted an investigation into these Doshagama?
We've actually just found a site that would be perfect. I'll take you there.
And by
Much
investigate,
appreciated.
they mean
Thanks.
kill. And then we'll
Come
probably
see
find
me
that
when you're ready
something's
to
been
depart.
chasing them. And then we'll investigate that too. With our gun. As you do. Right.
Ha! With you? Oh, there you are.
Oh. Let's talk.
Are you ready to leave?
Right,
Let's
let's
go on
roll.
foot for this one. It wouldn't be fair to the others if we went by sacred.
Thank you. I was starting to worry that we'd have to sprout wings to keep up.
Shall we depart?
Yep. Red water. Maybe it just has like iron in it or something, or maybe it's like because of the mudslide or something. I'm trying to think like what would naturally cause that. I think iron turns stuff red. Might just be these weird red plants have been crushed up and mixed in with it, you never know.
We'll follow this river.
Why do you think the water is red?
I was
There are a
just
few
thinking that.
plausible explanations. It could be an excess of certain types of plankton. Or
Or that
decaying
something-
plant matter could cause a color change, although that wouldn't explain a red this bright.
I mean those
If
flowers
I'm
are
really
red.
reaching, I could cite reports of monsters that cause the sea to appear red.
Smoke could have just eaten
Well,
all of
in
those
any
flowers and
case,
taken a
don't
dump in
worry.
it.
The water was completely safe to drink.
You let him drink this?
Not much use in stopping him.
I certainly wouldn't drink it. That poo fear is still there. Those are new. And what's this? Not piranha, are they?
Anyone
Oh,
else
they move
sense
away
that?
when you move toward them.
Small creatures all around us.
Yeah. They figured
Oh,
this
little
out.
fishies.
Can I get a specimen?
After we set up camp. I don't think they're hostile, but there's no reason to throw caution to the wind.
The water is all clear.
You're right. It's not red at all.
Right, I'm
Wonder
drinking
where
this
it's coming
water.
from. I know. Well, why don't we follow the water back to its source?
After we set up camp.
Can't reach the beetle, damn it.
I
Oh well.
still can't believe the size of this forest. Every step brings another fascinating discovery. And it feels so vibrant and alive.
I know. Where to even begin? So many things to study and collect. I'm about ready to dash off into the trees like a madman.
Typical online lobby
That
boy
settles
there.
it. I've decided to live here.
All right, all right. Enough joking around. Focus on the task at hand.
Okay. Let's rock up.
This
See
is the
what we got.
place.
Good. Let's set up camp. Could you signal the support team?
Boom. Tent. Pop-up camps let you manage your items and equipment, serve as fast travel destinations, and can be used as a return point after fainting.
Okay, let the Doshagama investigation begin.
We should look for any tracks or traces. I'll assist you.
We may have passed some clues back the way we came, so why don't we start there? Hey, look at that! Brown fur.
I've figured out the mystery of the red water. It's fire herbs. They're red, and they'll probably taste like fire, which means they've probably give them diarrhea, and it all comes out the other end like Indian food. That's what it'll be. I've decided that's my theory.
Appears to be Doshagama fur. However, there seems to be some diversity in the length and thickness. That would suggest that it's traveling in a pack.
Let's keep looking. What's this? I don't think it's from a Doshagama.
There's a bunch of coarse fur here.
Right. More this
I
way.
found something else. If it's leaving gashes like this, it must be a big one.
This fur we're finding isn't quite the right color.
Perhaps we're dealing with some kind of alpha.
The scout flies seem to be reacting to something deeper in.
My word. Is this a Lala Barina floret?
Lala Barina?
It's a monster, a Temnoceran. Smell. This is a very distinct paralytic poison.
Lovely. Something that paralyzes.
Find more.
That couldn't kill us at all.
I knew it. Definitely a Lala Barina. Based on the scent, this one's paralytic properties are on the lower end. Look, another one! Color hasn't faded. We must be near its nest. This is just the sweet intellectual nectar I thirsted for. Oh, this is so amazing, Forrest.
A bit eccentric, but sure is useful.
He's also a bit missing.
Don't tell me he wandered off alone.
Big ass spider.
Looks like he's incapacitated.
Touch that nest, and we'll be next. But
We can't leave him.
Back me up.
I'll take it from here.
Counting on it.
And we're off.
Okay, I'm back to camp.
Oh. Oh, it looks like a rose. Oh, don't touch rose. Moves around a lot. It's not great against my weapon. It's just hard to get a hit on it. Doesn't seem to do much. If I'm saying that, it's actually managed to do a decent bit of damage. I've just not really felt it because it's not like knocking me about, but it is still doing the damage. Okay, it's still. Let's get him. Oh, it was. Damn. Okay. Ooh, this all looks a bit... Yeah, it's really been destroying all this, hasn't it? Definitely affected the ecosystem, as it were. Knock me into this crap. Right. It just moves a little bit too much. Let's take a health potion. Just to top myself up. There we go. Get back into it. Right. Let's go. Have we got any items in here? We have. Let's grab those. Okay, by the waterfall. I did activate the big wasp, right? Yeah, I've got to stay in a bit longer, right? Okay. Oh! Dashaguna, whatever it was called? Bear monster. Name! Well, we're getting something out of this. Oh, I think we got both. That's it, Dashaguma. Get him. Well, Dashaguma. Scarlet Forest, Sharp Fawn. Crash monsters into Sharp Fawn trees are mounted at their head to... Okay, so I guess doing that does damage, so slam it into this, into these thorn bushes. I'm guessing that would paralyze them. I think because we're a bit lower than it on the elevation, it's kind of missing us. Getting a good bit of damage done here. Right. His claws are broken. We're probably starting to wear it out at this point. And go. Weird angry platypus crocodile there. Oh, it's off already. Okay. Oh, a sharp fang. I think we need one of those for a belt or something. Not that we probably don't need it anymore now, because we've got a different one, a different belt for that. But hey, it's there. Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's all these bone piles around. So I've driven it back to its nest. I'm guessing that means it's probably ready to be done now. We'll gather these bone piles and then we'll get started. Okay. All in all, not a bad fight. It's definitely deserving of the title Ballerina. Let's see, how would we do this? There we go, I guess that's how we start it. When it's sealed like that. It was kinda all go until it was suddenly dead, that. Like, it didn't show any signs of like, oh, it's nearly dead, and then it suddenly just was. Like still seemed to be on top form, then it was just like, oh, you've destroyed its claws, and now it's dead. Yeah. Not particularly drawn out or anything, that fight. Right. Very cool though, they've not done spiders before, at least not in World, when I was playing that. So, nice new monster, liking it. And I like how it's, you know, it's got like a big rose on its butt. Rose butt. Right, quest over. We get a certificate, 2 certificates, some mucus, a floret, shell, fluid, stinger, fluid, another certificate, loads of honey, mushrooms, and mystery bone.
Nice work, Hunter. Let's return to base camp.
I owe you, Hunter. Truly. I couldn't have gotten Eric out of there without your help.
Yes, you have my thanks. You know, fascinatingly, I can still taste the poison in the back of my throat.
Lovely. So, I think we're going to press on with the Doshagama investigation. What about you?
Now that Eric has come around, we can continue searching for the White Wraith. Speaking of, I spoke with Nata. He seems rather eager to help us find that thing. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to look after him for a while. He's the only witness we have.
Is that okay with you, Nata?
Yes. I don't want to sit here. I want to help.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. We'll be counting on you.
Right, so it sounds like we've got a bear to
Stay
kill.
safe and good luck.
Thanks.
Nata will be okay.
We're going on the bear hunt. We're
We should
going to
head back
catch a
our
big
camp in the
one.
forest.
Hunter, borrow you a sec?
Oh, Gemma first though.
Hey, have you been upgrading your weapons?
A
And
little.
don't give me that it's a waste of materials nonsense. You want your gear to be effective, right? Here, I'm giving you some materials, so no excuses. Try it out.
Oh, we still need to set our secondary weapon as well. Shows the derivations of each weapon on the forge list. Upgrade list showing what you can currently craft. An upgrade, okay. So we don't know what the next one is on this tree along the top. We can upgrade into whatever this is. Not that we know. On the bone tree, we can do the first gun lance on there, but we can also do the second now because we've got those sturdy bones and that monster fluid we just got. That gives us an attack boost as well as a guard boost. It's probably better to go down that. Ooh, but we can go down the Quematrice tree here. That gives up to 230 attack with some fire element, or we can go 299 attack on Bone Gunlance 2. Shelling type is wide, whereas on this it's normal. If it's like the last game, wide has like a wider area and they do more damage, but you only get a few in the chamber. I always preferred normal shelling, because there were longer ones which have a longer range, but the difference in range is so pitiful it doesn't matter. Really what matters is magazine capacity, and that's highest with normal shelling. Mind you, it looks like they've got a power rating now underneath shelling type there on the right. So shelling type normal, power slightly strong, whereas this is shelling type wide, power normal. Interesting. I'm not sure we can actually upgrade from this though. She's given me some ores, and oh, here we are. The triple bayonet 1. So we can use that, and I think this is a new default one, so we'd have to like actually craft this. So this isn't an upgrade to our previous weapon, this is a new weapon entirely. Right, let's go from there then.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Nice. We'll equip as a primary. I guess as well, theoretically, you could take multiple gun lancers and have like different affinities in each one. So that might be an idea at some point. Try like different weapons with different affinities on them and different like elements, all that sort of thing. So this has long shelling. Decent attack to it. But so this will be fine for now. But I am tempted to just go with the Bone Gunlance too, because it gives attack up as well, and it has higher attack. I'm a bit wary of it being wide shelling, but honestly I kind of hate long shelling as well. I prefer normal, so we'd have to create this one first.
Alrighty. Perfection.
So yeah, we'll try this out.
Alrighty. Perfection.
There we go. Right. If we go back, so we can do our secondary weapon now. Let's go with a heavy bowgun. I want something ranged. So we could do Hope Cannon 2. Oh, we could even go into Iron Assault 1. We don't have the materials to go into these other ones. Ooh, but there's a Chatacava one. Chatashello 1. This is only going to be a secondary weapon, so it doesn't have to be like the most amazing high damage thing of all time. It looks like this doesn't have Quematrice version. Oh, excuse me. Right. So it looks like probably maybe Bone Shooter 2. Just looking at the attack, so this has Pierce Ammo Powder, Standard Mode Upgrade, Spread Ammo Magazine, Ignition Mod, Within Heart Ignition, Within Heart Counter. I don't really know what these are. I don't use the heavy. I've not really used heavy bowgun much. Again, I used gun lance in the previous game. I did a bit of stuff with the great sword as well. I gave that a try, and I think at one point I used the light bowgun, but I've not used the heavy. So, but I remember that the heavy, I think I've used it a little bit briefly, and it's like you turn it into like a sniper or like a minigun. So I'm thinking of like using this if we're like against a monster that's a bit quick and heavy. If it's a bit quick and hard to keep up with me. My gunland, so it's something I need to keep away from. We can probably hit them with this, something like that. And I'm wondering if we can like actually shoot this from the back of the secret is most of what I'm thinking as well, so we can chase after them when they're moving between areas and still shoot. We'll just go with a bone shooter with this as well.
Alrighty, perfection.
So that'll be our secondary weapon.
Alrighty. Perfection.
There we go. We're kitted out. Right. We'll be heading to a pop-up camp. For now though, that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Monster Hunter Wilds. And yeah. We are ready to roll, it seems. Let's just go out and just see what this is like then. Just... Oh yeah, we've got 2 shells here. Oh, that's a big explosion though. Oh yeah. So because of that, it's not going to be as good as shelling. It's not going to be as good at shelling like that. So doing those bursts won't be as effective. You probably want to use it to more just kind of like dance around the monster and approach it and stuff. Things like that. As opposed to actually using it for just shelling them. And it looks like our sharpness gauge starts at orange already. So that's interesting. And then we've got the, what have we got here? And it makes a hell of a noise. Right. Okay. That's going to do it for now though. We've got some new weapons to try out next time. If we don't like this shelling type, we can try the other one, which has got long. But I'm guessing... I think that might only have 3 shells, if I'm remembering correctly. And the normal has like 5 or 6 or so. I think you can get a skill, if it's still in the skill tree in this game, that increases the amount, but it's only like an extra 1 or 2 or so. So... we probably want to try and look for something that's got normal shelling made and go back to that, because I do like my shelling with my gunlands. It's kind of the primary way of dealing damage, I find. So doing this is a bit of a nerf, even if it means that the shells themselves are bigger and stronger and so on. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, where we'll be going to this pop-up camp and probably going on a bear hunt. I'll see you then.